Progressive groups plan to hold dozens of protests across the country this weekend, mourning the death of 37-year-old mother Renee Good. She was shot and killed by an ICE officer on the streets of Minneapolis. The killing has drawn sharp criticism on Capitol Hill, including from St. Louis Congressman Wesley Bell. The congressman discussed what he saw on those videos with our political editor, Mark Maxwell.
As a former prosecutor, Congressman Wesley Bell chooses his words carefully. After watching videos of an ICE officer shooting and killing a woman in her car in Minneapolis, he could only describe it with one word.
This looks like murder.
Bell secured a guilty plea from an officer in Velda City in a similar case. Now a member of the House Oversight Committee, the former member of law enforcement says federal police have a lot less leeway than a local officer.
Here we have this Gestapo who's running around with masks, and you don't know if it's a drug dealer, drug cartel, some robber, someone who would do you harm, or an actual ICE agent.
Would he join other House Democrats in calling to impeach Department of Homeland Secretary Kristi Noem?
I never wanted Kristi Noem in that position in the first place. I never thought she was qualified to be in that position in the first place. So I have no sympathy in her and would love to see her out of her job.
At the same time, Bell faces criticism from the left.
Cori Bush is I think she's got enough issues on her own. And when she was in the job, she didn't show up for the job.
His primary opponent, former Congresswoman Cori Bush, highlighted Bell's vote in June that condemned an anti-Semitic terror attack, but tucked inside also included language that expresses gratitude for ICE for protecting the homeland.
This is a resolution, wasn't a bill, didn't change the law. I don't play those DC games. I do not have any gratitude toward ICE. Zero. I do not, what this administration has been doing with ICE and how they have been deploying ICE is deplorable.
When it comes to conducting oversight,
I don't trust this administration to run a Parks and Recs department, much less ICE.
Bell would not say he'd go as far as Cori Bush to abolish ICE outright, but he would move to cut their funding if they continue aggressive raids in American cities.
We're also looking at withholding funds as long as this administration is acting the way that they're doing, the way that they're acting, and the way that they're deploying ICE. So yes, I have no qualms with defunding ICE.
Reporting in St. Louis, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
The campaign for Cori Bush has not returned our call seeking an interview.